Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the Critic Sensei YouTube channel, your go-to channel for movie reviews, TV reviews, and updates with the entertainment industry. On this channel, we sharpen the edge of entertainment, one critique at a time. And before we get this video started, I want to thank all of you guys for the support. You guys are absolutely crushing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and I mean so much about other like-minded people who don't want that DEI message pushed upon them. And again, thank you guys for the support, and let's start today's video. Welcome back. It is October 1st, 2024. And there is a lot to unpack today. Disney is dealing with a constant state of panic, especially at Lucasfilm, Marvel Studios, and especially their live action division. So today we're diving into the ongoing chaos in regards to Snow White 2025, starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. As many of you already know, this film is plagued with so many issues throughout the last couple of years. They've been missing deadlines, they've been having budget concerns, and there's so much drama between the actors and producers. But nothing seems worse than the drama between the two leads, Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. There's been many reshoots going on in regards to the film, and they've been trying to figure out an ending for this film as well. They had a reshoot scheduled for December, and they recently moved those up to late November, adding more tension as Disney rushes to get this movie back on track. With Rachel Zegler's ongoing disagreements with Gal Gadot has only escalated, and the constant chaos is starting to wear everyone down. Disney seems to be struggling to balance their messaging and proper storytelling. And they've been having a serious issue with this for the past couple of years now. They're trying to push their woke initiative onto their audience. And by doing this, they're not focusing on creating good storytelling, good character development. And that's why a lot of their projects have been failing. Look at Deadpool and Wolverine. It was the one film that they weren't pushing their DEI initiative that Ryan Reynolds, Sean Levy, and the other directors pushed so hard to not have that woke initiative in their film. They fought back against Disney CEO Bob Iger, and the film was a huge success. $1.3 billion at the box office, broke so many records. It was the highest rated R movie to ever be created. And the reason why it did so good, because first of all, there was passion behind that film. Ryan Reynolds was a huge fan of not just Marvel, but Deadpool himself. He put his heart and soul not just in the character, but in the story to make it entertaining for the audience. And he made sure that he wasn't preaching to the audience, trying to give the DEI initiative, that woke message to their viewers. Because the last thing the audience wants to do in watching a film or TV show is to be preached at. And looking at Snow White 2025, most likely they're going to have the DEI initiative pushing a message on their viewers. And as we know by now, films and television shows that do this do not do well. And it seems like because Disney's pushing this message on their audience, they're losing so many fans. People are canceling their Disney Plus. They are losing billions and billions of dollars in 2024. And as for Snow White 2025, we know that they already made huge changes from the original Snow White, where they said there's not going to be a Prince Charming. Instead, Snow White's going to be a strong, independent woman who's going to take charge and become a leader. And this is honestly ridiculous. People love the classic story Snow White for what it is. By changing a classic like this, people are not going to react well to it. Look at the trailer. The trailer was a huge flop. It had millions of dislikes, and the ratio was horrible. The audience just wants to see a film that respects the characters and the story, rather than being overloaded with forced messaging. So Gal Gadot, who's close with the director Mark Webb, used her influence to cut one of Rachel's biggest scenes in the film, which Rachel viewed as a huge highlight of Snow White 2025. The scene reportedly had Snow White leading the 7 dwarves and the new characters called the Outsiders into the battle against the evil queen. Apparently it took many shoots to get this correct, more than 15 shoots to get this correct. And this is largely because Rachel wanted things to be a certain way, and they had to do it over and over again until it was perfect. And this led to the exhaustion and frustration of not just Gal Gadot, but the director and the other producers of this film. As a result, Gal is pushing to get this removed from the film, arguing that it didn't add any value to the story at all, and that her own performance suffered because of all the reshoots they had to do to make it perfect for Rachel. This decision led to a huge battle between Rachel Zegler and the Disney executives. Rachel was reportedly furious with Gal Gadot because she went behind her back to get this scene removed. And this has just led to an ongoing grudge between both actresses. It's so bad now that Gal Gadot outright refused to do any joint promotional appearances with Rachel Zegler, including several pre-planned interviews for Vanity Fair and The View. With Disney being on a time crunch, they're struggling to get these two together to do promotional material for the film. Disney was banking on these interviews to be a huge marketing push for the film. But now it looks like they had to cancel these entirely, and this left their whole marketing strategy in disarray. Meanwhile, the executives are desperately trying to avoid any other delays with this film, which, like I said, is supposed to be released in March of 2025. If these reshoots don't wrap up smoothly, they could be forced to push this back to mid to late 2025, which would be another major setback considering they've been filming this film for several years already and they've had so many setbacks. This would mean rethinking their whole marketing strategy and again reshuffling their budgets, which is already under immense pressure. Like I stated, the production is already costly. Adding more reshoots is gonna make it way worse. And again, there's the issue of messaging in the film. We know that Disney's trying to push their DEI messaging and their DEI focused narrative in this film. And it's causing so much backlash from the general public, many who are extremely unhappy with the direction of this film. But again, Bob Iger and the executives are doubling down on this ideology. But the combination of production delays, infighting between the leads and the directors, and poor audience reception with their direction is really putting Disney in a tight spot. And of course, adding to this tension, CEO Bob Iger made a statement defending Disney's use of DEI, claiming that those who oppose it are against the progress of storytelling, which is absolute insanity. However, what the fans really want is authentic diversity that comes naturally from the story, not something that feels shoehorned in the film, and at the cost of proper storytelling and character development. Gal and Rachel's disagreements just highlighted how chaotic things have been getting behind the scenes, and it's clear that Disney's struggling to maintain control of this production. The bottom line is Snow White 2025 is turning into a major headache for Disney. The infighting between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, reshoots looming, and the executives scrambling to figure a way forward. With them rushing the reshoots, it's most likely going to leave this film rushed and unpolished, which can definitely further alienate the audience. So what do you all think about this Snow White drama? Honestly, there's so much going on with all the controversy with Rachel Zegler, with the infighting. It's so much, it doesn't look like this film will succeed. But who knows, maybe these reshoots will fix the film, maybe they'll get a proper ending for the film and it'll be a huge success. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm on the video right here, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below if you're going to go to theaters and see Snow White 2025. It is turning out to be a huge disaster, and I doubt it's going to be released in March. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.